Hello everybody and welcome back to Sakura Angels Part 8. So last time, school and telling them not to be all up in our business. So, back onto the show. Are you really going to be able to fight on an empty stomach? Of course. Who do you think? Her stomach growls again, arguing against her words. Okay, I might be a little hungry, but I'm not going back down that cesspit. Yeesh. I know that place can get pretty packed sometimes, but she's making out to be something far worse. She really can deal with crowds, I guess. And rep the sandwich I had almost forgotten about and take a bite out of it. Not wanting to forget about lunch completely myself. Yukari watches me intently as I take several more bites. Her eyes flickering to the sandwich every now and again. I can practically see the hunger in her eyes. I stop mid-bite and offer the sandwich her way, since I'm beginning to feel terrible for eating in front of her. And I think if I don't, she might snatch out my hands at any moment anyway. Do you want some? I can split it if you want. Her mouth hangs open, her brow furrows in concentration. I seriously consider it. I sorry, she's almost drooling at this point. She comes to a decision that a Bert humph turns her head to the side, her hair whipping along with it. I should have expected that. Don't be ridiculous. Why would I want something you've already slobbered all over? I'd rather starve than Her son beckons for the food. Oh, sundaries. Okay, fine. Maybe a little. I break off half before she snatches it away with reluctance. Thank you, I suppose. I don't think she's used to saying something like that. We're finally making progress. I can help but smile. Wipe that disgusting grin off your face. I don't know what you're thinking about, but I'm sure it's indecent. She says with a snarl before she violently rips a chunk of the sandwich away with her teeth. Good? It's okay. Not the best I've had, certainly not the worst. When I'm back at the academy, She stops herself, her eyes widening some. I think she almost let slip something there. I really wish they hadn't been so secretive about all this stuff. The academy, huh? It's nothing. But I'm pretty sure I heard. You heard nothing. Yikes. Despite her small frame, whenever she uses that commanding voice of hers, I feel like the size of a mouse before her. I guess no use in pushing her for more information, unless I want to end up like that monster from before. Okay. I didn't hear anything. It must have been the wind or something. She says she gives her hair a toss, the anger leaving her as suddenly as it has built. We're not withholding information just to be all mysterious, you know? Could have fooled me. It's just easier this way. There's no point dragging you into this mess if we can help it. It's not a life I'd wish on anyone. Her expression darkens, yet her mouth still works, the majority of her half of the sandwich already gone. I'm not even sure if she realizes she's eating it at the moment. She spends a good moment or two debating something in her head, before she finally looks up at me with serious eyes. Kenta, what would you do if you were... A group of chatty students emerge out onto the roof from the stairs, lunches in hand. Hikari clamps up at the side of them, and turns back to her guard post. Never mind, it isn't important. If you say so. It sure looked important. I don't think I've ever seen her give me that serious of a look before. Just my luck that if all the times people would choose to eat here, it would have to be now. Any semblance of the conversation we would have had before is well and truly dashed now. She seems a little bit more reserved in the presence of other people. Plus, I guess what we were discussing wasn't exactly appropriate for their ears. The sandwich was really nice, by the way. Huh? I didn't catch that. Nothing. The lunch break soon comes to an end, and then we're whisked back to class. The rest of the school day goes by fairly normal. No crazy attacks, no monsters. I still can't shake that feeling that something's watching me, though. Another day down, another walk home. My two guardians on my side. They seem noticeably more tense compared to last night. To how that close of a fight that was, I really don't blame them. We were lucky she didn't pursue us back then, or that could have been it for me. No, it would have spelled the end for everyone. The journey back is silent. Both girls' faces mirroring each other in sheer determination. They seem ready to spring to action at the slightest sign of danger, so I don't think back. So I don't want to break their concentration with mindless small talk. Gradually, the sun sets on our route ahead, streetlights flickering to life overhead one by one. Great. The more the shadows begin to creep in all around us, the more tense I can feel myself become. I come to a stop. Something doesn't feel right. Kenta, what's wrong? There it is again. That damn headache out of nowhere. Wait, hasn't there always been a pattern with these headaches? They don't usually happen during the day unless... right on time. You really do make this easy, you know? Of course. We walked right into it. I really need to start to find a new route home. A sultry laugh drifts out of the darkness, causing both the girls to assume offensive positions. It could only be one person. Big Tits McGee. Obsidian wings unfurl from amidst the night sky, and the amber-eyed adversary from before makes her presence known as in a storm of black feathers. What was her name? Yuzuki? I guess it doesn't matter. Names mean nothing right now. She has a maniacal look in her eye, a killer glint. Much like before, she isn't here to play around. There's only one thing she's after. Me. Light floods in and dispels the darkness for only a moment as the pair don their battle gear. Weapons at hand. Kenta, get back. Right. I know how this works, okay? Not needing to be told twice, I spent a good distance from the three girls as to not get caught up in any crossfire. But, are they going to be able to win? Yuzuki hardly broke a sweat last night and was able to keep both of them at bay once with that slice of hers. The difference in power was just too much. Not to mention my guardians have some serious issues with working together as a team. Last night was a complete disaster. I fear we might have to take another tactical retreat, and I'm not sure if I have the stomach for it. Yuzuki lands gracefully before Sayaka and Hikari, an unsettling grin spreading from ear to ear on her face. I've got to say, I'm surprised you want to fight. I thought you might just turn tail again. I suppose things are more fun this way. Her dark wings erupt into a stream of feathers, which reform to a deadly scythe within her hands. Now, which one of you wants to die a miserable death first? Hikari, now. What? That was an awkward transition. So I will end this episode here. Like, subscribe, share if you want. I'll see you next time, my lovelies, and have a great day.